Welcome to the Knowledge Trap with Brother Z, aka Wise Counsel, Holistic Health and Fitness. You already know I'm overflowing with these positive messages, and I gotta find time to get them out because my to-do list piling up. I know I ain't the only one feeling inflation, so I'm hustling. But God said, get these messages out. The higher power told me, so I gotta find time. There ain't no excuse. Anxiety and depression, the top mental health disorders in the United States, low self-esteem. Even if you're not experiencing these things, you trying to move up in life, you trying to elevate, you doing things outside of the box, outside of the norm, expect negativity, criticism, expect a lack of support. And as far as the mental health disorders, anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, most of this stuff stems from negative experiences from the past, bad experiences, people giving criticism, people saying bad things. We got to get those voices out of our head. Get those voices out of your head. We call them echoes from the past, where people limit you. They interject negative opinions. They project self-perceived limitations. You see self-esteem, self-worth, self-image. This how this works. You young, you living, you kind of unconscious to social status and social position and all of that type of stuff. So most people, they have a decent level of esteem, self-esteem when they're really young. But then we enter teenage years, preteens, teens, where you're more conscious, you're more aware. You take in more what people tell you about yourself. As a young kid, I was unconscious of my social standing. As a teenager, at times my confidence was shaky. In my 20s, I lived more free because I cared less. And in my 30s, I ceased to give a fuck. Small teeth, big forehead, skinny, too quiet, talk funny, black as hell. That's all stuff that people who look more like me said to me. And you know, sometimes I might have took it too serious, and sometimes people were telling jokes to be malicious. You know, I wasn't the type to pick on people, and I didn't ask for their opinion. So it is what it is. Essentially, people put you down to put themselves up. You know, they want to keep you in your place, keep you in your box, keep you unsure about yourself while you're not enjoying your brief existence. That's how that works. So it's always good to be calm if you're not sure of yourself. You know, and it was mostly dudes saying all of this stuff about me. And I got to a certain point where I realized, like, hey, you know, the dude saying this, but most of these young women think I'm a handsome young man. My favorite approach in mental health counseling is the person-centered or client-centered approach. It's present and future-focused, solution-based, and goal-oriented. Forget the past, what's up with now, and the future. How can we solve these problems, not just talk about them? What do you want out of life? Let's create steps to get there. It ain't no time to waste dwelling in the past. What's your mission? Let's get on it. I got to a point a few years ago, not only did I not care what people thought about me, it's just like I love every single thing about myself. Dead ass. I don't need a surgery for nothing. I don't need to move a tooth. I don't need anything. More money in the bank account. I mean, I don't need any of that to enjoy right now. But the way the world is set up is always keeping you wanting a feeling in lack. No, stop focusing on what you don't have or can't do. Focus on what you do have and can do. That's the way the world should work. And if somebody has something that you don't have, congratulate them, and then that good energy come back to you on things that you can do. Or if somebody doing something that you can't do at the time, work, progress, and get good at it. It goes like this. You're not a good talker. Can you write? Can you build? Can you serve? Do you have good business acumen? Can you be positive? At the same time, you're not a good talker. Can you cheer on the good talkers? And do something you're good at, something you like, Or get good at talking and then do that? Or are you the type of person that you don't want to put the effort into learning how to speak? You don't want to take a course. You don't want to practice. You don't want to step outside of your comfort zone. But you want to sit back and hate on the people that can talk. That's what happens too much in our society. That's what we need less of. I remember I first started my YouTube. Voice was a little shaky, a little uncomfortable talking in front of the camera, thinking and then overthinking things. Is the camera angle good? Is the sound right? How's my shirt? Is my phone gonna cut off? Will the kids come out and interrupt me? Palms was a little sweaty, heart palpitating. Then, before I can post 3 videos, a so-called, I guess we can call it an associate. It wasn't really a friend, it was an associate. I sent out my videos to a few people I knew. She hit me up. She was laughing, hard. What you doing on YouTube? Talking to your damn self. Laughing at my little 22 views, Then my uncle hit me. Nev, what's wrong with you? You crazy? Then another friend, I didn't like your shirt on that. You should switch up your wardrobe. Cousin, you okay? Auntie, careful saying those things on video. Remember you got a job. Another friend telling me everything I should do and they never do shit like this in their life. Those were about 10 of my 22 views, and I had them watch the video 10 times myself to try to make improvements. Those was my views. Then it all slowed down. The voices got out of my head. Through practice and repetition, I got more comfortable. Look at me now. Here we are. 37 views. I laugh in my head when people think I can't do something. Then I'm shaking my head in my head because it's unfortunate how little they think of themselves. Whatever I want to do, I know I can do it. Whatever I want to be, I know I can be it. And I know one day, if they live long enough, one day, all the gossipers, haters, backbiters, fake friends, negative family, they live long enough, one day they're going to have to sit back and say, this crazy motherfucker actually did it. He made it. And it's going to tear them up inside because they don't want you to elevate past them. That's the God's honest truth. But nobody's going to come out and say that because it looks bad. And they're going to be praying for my downfall and praying that others don't see my success. And it's family. So what do you expect from people who are not even related to you? And at the end of the day, I don't even want them knowing the level of my success, because if they wanted to do psychological and emotional harm to me, if they think I'm way better off than them or have way more than them, then if they get a chance, they're going to do financial harm, maybe even physical harm. It's not worth it. I'll take all my earnings and I'll just keep it silent. I don't need to rub it in anyone's face. I'm a forgiving person. They can still call me. They can call and ask for something. I'm going to probably say no, but they can call. Let go of the past. If you got poor grades, there's 10 other ways you can be smart. If you're overweight, you can get in shape. Eat better, exercise, focus on health. If you have a job and they ain't giving you no advancement like they supposed to, one day become a business owner. If you got low self-esteem, work on self-improvement, and one day you can have supreme confidence. It's doable. All of this is doable. We got to put the work in. You simply have to stick to your goal, keep chipping away till you figure it out and you get there. That's all it takes. At this point, sometimes I blow others' mind of all the different things I can do, but never my mind. Not to be arrogant at all, but I know that it's been put in me. and it's been put in you. You just got to believe it. You got to go after it. If you down and out, keep pushing. Come back, make a comeback, fight for it. You got to believe in yourself and believe that it's in you, because most other people are going to compel you to doubt it. Keep elevating.